Hello and welcome to Lisa Ann Can. I'm Lisa Ann. I'm fixing myself a snack. Right now I'm putting whipped cream in my cup of tea. I made me a cup of decaf Earl Grey with a baggie. Not my favorite, but since I'm trying to stay off of caffeine, it is a good substitute. And I make my own whipped cream, heavy whipping cream, a packet of stevia, and a little bit of vanilla flavoring whipped up. Makes a perfect addition to a hot cup of tea. And this is all on my low-carb diet. Here's Stormy and Kibby. So anyway, I thought I would make a quick video while I was enjoying my snack time to talk to you a little bit about low-carb snacks today. What's our problem? Is it time to eat? It's snack time at the Spencer house. Even the animals eat when we eat. So anyway, I wanted to give you a diet update. I have lost another pound, so that makes, I think that's 7 total since I started around my birthday, which was October 14th. So it's been a month. Oh, it's been 5 weeks. So anyway, you know, it's slow. It was fast at first. That's water weight. But as long as I continue to slim down, you know, that's fine. I'm actually 2 pounds away from my first goal. My first goal was to be down to 149 by the end of the year. And, you know, we got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming, so that's going to be a little challenging, but no problem. You know, we'll get there. 2 pounds by the end of the year. I feel like I can do that. Also, I've been really faithful with my little 7-minute exercise program, and I've got a new one. It's part 2 of the first one that I shared. It's the same gal, 7 minutes. Kind of some cardio, full body, you know, 7 minutes, which because it's 7 minutes, I can be faithful with it, and I have been. So I'm going to link that below. So if you want to try that new exercise program, that'll be great. And also, I met this girl on YouTube. Her name is Rosalind. I can't pronounce her last name. Jukic. She lives in Croatia. She's an American, but her family's been living over there for a long time, and she's doing keto, and she posts a lot of stuff about it, and I just think it's neat to be able to hang out and talk to somebody, even if it's virtually, about things that they do that they're successful with. So anyway, you might like to check her out. I'll put her link below also. So I thought I would just share a smorgasbord of snacks. Let me see my table here. Oh, there's my notes. I'm trying to remember what to tell you, but I got all this stuff. So let me show you. When you want something crunchy, I've got beanitos, you know, bean chips instead of corn, because I don't eat corn anyway. But it's nice when you want something crispy and salty. I got nut thins, which are almond rice crackers. Now look, these things are not, you know, 0 carb. They have carbs and you still have to use discretion. Pork skins, which are great, and you can almost just freely eat these. And I use these to dip guacamole. Hey, Renty. Guacamole, and then this pimento cheese spread from the grocery store. I like to make homemade pimento cheese, but this is great to have on hand. And then I will eat some hummus, and I think, did I say guacamole? I don't remember. Those are low carbish things that you can have, but again, I say measuring is one of the things that you have to do in order to be successful. Beef jerky or Slim Jims, nice meaty, and I like to buy these little Baby Bell cheeses because I can stick them in my purse and go. Nuts, I got Brazils here because I love those, and let me give you a better camera angle. At least you can see my face a little bit. Raw nuts are my preferred, and again, measure. You know, 1/4 cup maybe, and just be mindful of the number of other carbs that you're consuming. On my plate here, what I'm having today is one of my almond shortbread cookies. I'm going to do a video on these soon to show you how I make them. They're easy. I like to make them round instead of like traditional shortbreads. They hold together better. And then I've got my square of dark chocolate here. It's the Lindt 78%. Once you've been off sugar for a good long while, 78% tastes very, very sweet. And I feel like I have to have chocolate every day. I mean, like, I could go without chocolate, but I don't want to. And I've given up so much else that why should I? So other chocolate choices are, I will buy these Russell Stovers, the mint patty and the peanut butter cup, and also the Atkins bars, which they have some, I'm not really crazy about them, but it's nice to have them in your purse so that you don't, go buy a donut or something. The sugar alcohols in them, some people are very sensitive to them, their stomachs are sensitive, and wrong way. So, you just have to be your own judge, but it does say, like on these packages, like limited to no more than 2 a day. Well, when I have these, I cut them in half and just have a little bit. I feel like all I need is just, a little something sweet, right? Just to go with my coffee or my tea. So that is another thing. Beverages. Coffee is 0 carb, and you put some heavy cream in it, and it adds maybe 1 or 2 grams, depending on how much you use, which I do use too much. So that's another thing I wanted to say. The weather turned cold, and I started drinking more coffee, which means more cream. So I really have to be super duper careful about that. And I was thinking to myself, what can I drink, that is 0 carb that I actually like? And chicken broth. I usually keep chicken broth going in the crock pot, and so if I needed a hot cup of something, I could just have chicken broth, and that's my dryer. That'd be good for me, and warming. It'd be nice on a cold day. So anyway, I'm gonna start doing that. And I did add berries to my breakfast, so I'm still doing the mushroom onion omelet, which I love. I'm not getting tired of, but I did add a 1/4 cup of berries with just like a bite of yogurt. So that's very filling, because now that I've been on this diet for 5 weeks, my stomach has shrank, and it doesn't take much to fill me up. So anyway, that's it for snack time, at least all that I can think of. Next week, our friends are coming for Thanksgiving, and we're going to have a big feast, and I will splurge a little. But what I will do is, I'm going to have cornbread dressing. That's just a must. And but I'll have a 1/4 cup. I mean, that's not very much, but I'll get that taste. I may have a 1/3 cup, which is, that's a lot of carbs, but it's Thanksgiving, and I'm going to enjoy that. And then I don't have my pecan pie and my sweet potatoes until 2 hours later. I eat my portion of food, let it digest, and then go have a tiny slice of pecan pie and a small portion of sweet potato crunch. So that's my plan for getting through Thanksgiving and hopefully staying in ketosis. And by the way, I'm still using the keto strips, and that's very encouraging, because sometimes you feel like you overeat, and a day or 2 later you check it and it's still pink or purple, and you're like, all right, I'm still burning fat. So that's real encouraging. Also next week, while our friends are here, I've featured Lukey Dookie. He's my proxy grandson. He and I are going to do a video together, and we're going to do a taste and see challenge like we did last year. So I'm going to link last year's taste and see. We had a lot of fun. This year we're going to do comparisons between sugar-free and sugar-full, candies and treats. What we're going to do, we're going to get the glucose meter out and test our blood sugar before and then after and see what happens. So hope you'll join me for that, and send me a message below. Tell me how you're doing with your diet plans for Thanksgiving, and be sure to check out the links. See ya next week.